by now you already know I adore snooker. It's not a weird fact anymore. But why snooker? I like snooker. I love it. I just like snooker. Basically, I'm just an introverted nerd with loads of makeup who likes snooker to an obsessive amount. It's one of the most interesting games to watch. You never quite know what to expect from it. First of all, you need a lot of skills to play it. Secondly, you need just the right amount of luck. And snooker requires intense powers of concentration. Not only for the players, but also for you as a spectator to watch. And that is what keeps it interesting. Well, for me at least. It calms me. Snooker is very relaxing to watch. No, on the contrary, I think snooker has it all. There's tension, there's drama, there's pressure. There are interesting twists to the game that can drastically change the outcome of the match. They say snooker is chess for the middle class, and it is fair to say that it's blonde proof as well. The rules are easy to understand, anyone can watch it. No. Well, now and then in the pub, but personally I don't even like it to see women play it. Professionally, I mean. The snooker tournament should only be played by men. The referee can be a woman though. The only one I find suitable would be Michaela Tab. She's just the best. To have your own full-size snooker table though, at home, that would be a smart status symbol. One day I would love to have a snooker table in my house. And then I can play whenever I want. Well, I don't have one favorite player, there are lots. But I'm giggling. But my ultimate favorite teenage crush player is Matthew Stevens. And he will always have my support. But the players that I'm the most fond of were the ones who played when I first started to watch the game of snooker, and that was around the age of 14. Matthew Stevens, of course, and then you had Jimmy White, Stephen Hendry, John Higgins, Graham Dodd, Paul Hunter, rest his soul, Steve Davis, John Parrott. Oh, who else do you got? Ronnie O'Sullivan, Peter Upton, Mark Williams, Ken Doherty, Marco Fu, and loads more. What I also like is that the players are iconic. You know, I like it that they're individuals and that they're not defined by a team. Although they often practice together and off the table they're best mates. I like it that the players each develop their own image and they have names such as the Hurricane or the Rocket. That had to be around 14, 15 years old. As a kid I used to play truant because I just had to see snooker. I only would skip classes with the really important ones. But the matches would be TV broadcasted here around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So after lunchtime I would suddenly feel rather nauseous and not so well. So I asked the teacher to excuse me. Sir, it really must have been something I ate, because I'm not feeling so very well. But sometimes I didn't even bother and just went straight home. No, unfortunately, but the closest I've ever been was in 2004. Me and my sister were traveling across the UK in the north around the time that the Embassy World Snooker Championship was played in Sheffield. Of course, I couldn't get any tickets. I stood outside, but I had all these butterflies in my stomach, knowing that inside Ronnie O'Sullivan was playing against Graham Dodd. Yes, I stood outside the Crucible during the final. That eventually was won by Ronnie O'Sullivan. I would still like to see Matthew Stevens win this title. He has been a runner-up twice. Well, here's a nerd fact coming up. Can't believe I'm telling this, but Whenever a frame starts, I just have to see the kickoff shot, you know, the opening stroke of the frame. When they don't show it properly, I am moody during the entire frame. There's just something magical about that first kick, you know. And to see the red spread out across the table like blood splatters.